Can the big man get there? The hands go up. Rory Kavanagh has it. Rory Kavanagh gives it ahead to Carl Dicey. This could be the insurance for Donegal. Carl Dicey on the Four Masters Club. He's kicked it over the bar.
Well, Jim, we feel excited. We're very proud of you. With the final round the corner, there's one thing we must do. If we win the Sam Maguire, we're going to make you king. And we'll party back to Donegal, and this is what we'll sing. Oh, come on, Sam Maguire, come back to Donegal. We'll take you to the top of the hill, and you'll sit proud and tall. A memory of 92 comes back to one and all. So come on, Sam Maguire, come on back to Donegal. To be the Ulster champions for 2 years in a row. Our lads are getting stronger, and it just goes to show. Because on the Ulster final, we headed into town with 2 goals and 5 points ahead. We beat the lads from down. Then away down in the County Kerry, they just could not get it right. No one thought the kingdom would get it all this tight. And in the final minutes, with just a point to spare, Carol Lacey got the ball and kicked it over the bar. Ah, come on, Sam Maguire, come back to Donegal. We'll take you to the top of the hill, and you'll sit proud and tall. A memory of 92 comes back to one and all. So come on, Sam Maguire, come on back to Donegal. Then we met the rebels, the mighty men of Cork. They tried to play us at our game, their tactics didn't work. Donegal had played them there before, the better team. And on the final whistle, we're closer to the dream. There's just a match to go now, and that's a game to win. And if we do, I'm telling you, we're gonna have some fun. I'll have a drink and buy a drink for Jim and all the crew. I will sing the way we did the day in 1992. So come on, Sam Maguire, come back to Donegal. We'll take you to the top of the hill, and you'll sit proud and tall. The memories of 92 come back to one and all. So come on, Sam Maguire, come on back to Donegal. Yeah, come on, Sam Maguire, to the hills of Donegal. We'll take you to the top of the hill, and you'll sit proud and tall. The memory of 92 comes back to one and all. So come on, Sam Maguire, come on back to Donegal.
But I have to say, when you come into a town with somebody who has somebody on the team, it's that bit extra special. And I sense that tonight coming up in every single person that was here, and I definitely seen it in Ryan and in Ryan's family. So it's a very, very special moment for Ryan and his family, and for the people of Buncrana and the people of Inishowen as well, to have the first footballer on the field play as an All-Ireland winner. It's well documented, my thoughts about Ryan over the last couple of years, you know, what he had to do to get to the level to play in this team, and the way he's gone about that, and the way he carries himself, the condition he has got himself into, the strength, the size, the physicality, the pace and the power that he can deliver in championship football. It's absolutely unbelievable what he's done with himself, and there's no person up here tonight more worthy of being an All-Ireland medal winner than him for the work that he's put in over the last 2 years.
Well, we're here in Buncrana tonight to welcome Ryan Bradley with the Ulster Senior Cup. We were all in Clonus on Sunday and we had a fantastic day. What a victory.
Very warm welcome and show your appreciation for the Ulster champion, Ryan Bradley! Ladies and gentlemen, was it worth the wait? Thanks for everybody turning out the green and gold.
Proud moment for me, bringing Donegal to Buncrana. A proud moment for my family and the Buncrana club. It was a great honour coming down, seeing the crowd there that night, and the reception I got was a very proud moment for me, and it's one that I'll never forget. We were always confident in our own ability that if we performed our best that we were going to win the Angle again for the 2 years in a row. But coming out of Ulster then, I think inside the camp themselves, we were really confident that we were going to win the Ireland that year. We just had this probably Jim installed in us was a self-belief, and we had that self-belief that we were going to win Sam. And we know we had a tough route doing it against Kerry and Cork, but the players themselves knew that if we performed our ability, that we were confident that we were going to lift the Sam Maguire Cup in 2012.
To be honest with you, I expected that we were going to beat Kerry, and they would beat Cork, and they would win the All Ireland. That is to be quite honest with you. Now, I'm not saying that because in hindsight at all, because I've told several people that before each match, they were getting better as each match was going along, you know, and I did feel that they should beat Kerry, and then when they beat Kerry, I knew what they were up against. They were up against a very, very strong team in Cork, but I felt that the system Jim McGuinness had, I felt that it couldn't be beaten, that it couldn't penetrate the backs, and I felt that that's where their strength lay, you know, and if they could get some scores, get out of the traps quickly and get forward and get some scores, that they would beat Cork, and that's really what happened.
I guess hype, probably maybe there's more hype in Buncrana than me. I was seeing John Porter in the suit. Everybody seemed to be getting more pictures sticking with John than me. He was signing more autographs in the whole Donegal team for a couple of months there, but every time John Porter retires, there's going to be a new mascot there. See young Adrian McMillan with the same suit on now at the minute too, so I think he's trying to step in John's toes at the minute. He's going to try and take over.
Hugh, that was fantastic. Rory Gallagher was there, the man who wrote the famous song, and the children had rehearsed it, and the teachers had them all geared up for it, and we had a wonderful morning there. We had a lot of parents and children there, and this will do the GAA and Donegal and Buncrana especially a lot of good, and we hope to see a lot more of them children down in the Scarvey learning the skills of the game. Whenever you ask the Waynes now what do they want to be when they grow up, they say they want to be like Ryan Bradley, and that's a great honour for us.
You'd do it again every year if you thought you were going to get the chance to win Ireland.
Like Jim deserves an enormous amount of credit, you know, enormous. Yeah, because people got a kind of cocky, you see, when they were kind of half disappointed that it wasn't Dublin, because they nearly went through the whole lot, to see, and that Mayo was kind of an anti-climax, and I think it did affect the team actually in the final, you know. I think it would have been played far better in the final against Dublin. There was this thing, it did get to them a bit that it didn't suit Donegal being favourites, you know, also strong favourites, you know, and I think even some supporters got a kind of, you know, I just would rather be playing Dublin, like we're beating everybody else, like, but I didn't care who they were playing as long as they got their hands on the cup.
Oh, marvellous occasion. Fantastic. We've been written 20 years on this. I've written on Ryan Bradley to do something spectacular, and he has done it this last few years. I had him since he was under 10 on the buses. Great altogether. Couldn't believe it. It's like a son to me. I met John in Magella, and I just said I was as proud of him as could be, as if he was my own young fella. I love to see another one like it. And if it's as good as this one, it'll be very, very good. Pitch over to Liam.
Well, the last time this cup came to Donegal, I was 15 years of age, so I hope it's back a lot sooner than that now.
It was just unbelievable coming up that street there with behind Ryan Bradley, someone that has known him here as a juvenile, going far back as his under 12s. Thought the atmosphere was unbelievable, all what Ryan deserved for what he has done for Gaelic football. Very proud of the people of Buncrana also for coming out and giving him what he deserved. Top class lad.
Just come back Saturday morning, stayed in Dublin then, so flying out. I did, yeah. So I'm flying out now in the morning again. We'll be back to the good weather. Big turnout in Buncrana here tonight, so there was for John McGuinness and young Ryan Bradley. It's a pleasure to have them here, and we're very proud men. I'm hoarse as hell, so I never got back out of Dublin since Tuesday night. I overspent my welcome in Letterkenny and Donegal town and all the rest, but I had a good partner here with me that was watching me all the time, John Peter Rowe.
Hello everybody, wishing you all here to Buncrana for Sam Maguire coming on the road here past the general shop. Well, everybody's going to have a good night.
Who put up that sign there?
It's 2-0 bar.
Turning up to Buncrana that night was unbelievable. I had more nerves getting off the bus than I had in the Iron final that day, and seeing the crowd was there was something else. You know, I never expected to see that many people. They welcome me in Buncrana and welcome the rest of the boys. And first people I meet, you know, was your own club mates. I met Sean Clarkin and Maggie there, gave me a great welcome, and it's nice getting off the bus to meet the people that you grew up with, the two boys that trained me the whole way up through my career at Buncrana, underage football Buncrana. The two boys were there the whole way through. That is something that was probably the best feeling I had all week. It was probably a better feeling than I had on the Sunday after I won the game. To come back to your own town with a cup and walk the whole way up the main street, and the place lined with supporters and fans and friends and family. Then walking up the street, you meet everyone. You know, I met my uncle. He was helping out Stuart in the town. I met him, Gary, Craig. It was great to meet him in the street.
Sure, my heart was throbbing. It was fantastic altogether. It was the greatest thing of all time. And especially to see someone from our own club carrying the Sam Maguire up the street. I mean, that was something else. It was a different thing if Ryan Bradley, if we hadn't somebody from our own club playing, that would be different. Maybe you wouldn't have the same high feeling about it, you know. But to see somebody from our own club like Ryan Bradley carrying the cup up the main street, sure, it was something else. No doubt at all about it. It made me very proud anyhow.
Unbelievable. It was a bit emotional getting to the top when I seen my parents and my wife Claire. To meet them at the top it was brilliant, and it's just something that'll love me forever, and I'll never forget it.
That was a great day. I'm sure it was a very proud day for his mother and father, and all the family were there, and Ryan looking down and seeing the crowd. They were there acknowledging him, you know. They were acknowledging him, and he I think it got to him a wee bit, you know. He got a wee bit emotional, but that's only nature. But we're very proud of Ryan and the club here.
And I see your president down there in the middle of Mr. Donegal
Let's give them a round of applause. Well done. We didn't hear you want to see somebody. Who do you want to see? Ryan Bradley! Well done, Ryan Bradley. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been playing with Ryan the last 10, 12 years at club. As I said, Ryan probably 3 or 4 years younger than me, but he's been involved in a few underage teams. He came on to our minor team after he won the county championship. He played in an Shown final. After that, then more senior football. For the last 10 years, we've been in the one team. It's great to see him doing what he's doing at the minute, because he's really making a name for himself, not even throughout Donegal, but throughout the country. And he's lifting the profile of Buncrana as well, week in, week out, throughout the summer. It's a great achievement for him. Up and down the last couple of months every week, but I wouldn't do any different. Like, you must be at home and getting home to play football with your mates and even a couple of brothers there. It makes it worth it, especially when you get into a playoff next week and a chance of achieving something. Back up to Division 2 football, back where the club should be really. It's a great day, a day we'll never forget. A few days after that too we'll never forget. But it was well worth it. Hopefully next year too we can go down and watch them on back-to-backs. Confident they can do it as well.
Well, the family's always here too. It's great to have them down. They don't miss many games. They're always here supporting me, so it's great to have them behind me too.
Just want to finish by thanking everybody in Buncrana for support all year and support last year, and hopefully it'll continue next year. And hope I can inspire somebody, now, a young person in sport now, to go and achieve things that they want to do, and if that comes out of it, that'll be a great achievement.
You could see the joy, and there wasn't a drunk person there. Everybody had a good drink, but it was someone to celebrate. And I'll tell you one thing, it could be another couple.
You know, it's something special to see that happening. And I met a lady the following day, an aged lady here in the town, and she said to me, it was great that wee boy Bradley carrying that cup up the town. She said, I could have cried for him.
If we win the Sam Maguire, we're going to make you king. And we'll party back to Donegal, and this is what we'll sing. Oh, come on, Sam Maguire, come back to Donegal. We'll take you to the top of the hill, and you'll sit proud and tall. A memory of 92 comes back to one and all. So come on, Sam Maguire, come on back to Donegal. To be the Ulster champions for 2 years in a row. Our lads are getting stronger, and it just goes to show, because on the Ulster final we headed into town with 2 goals and 5 points ahead. We beat the lads from down, then away down in the County Kerry. They just could not get it right. No one thought the kingdom would get it all this tight. And in the final minutes, with just a point to spare, Carol Lacey got the ball and kicked it over the bar. Ah, come on, Sam Maguire, come back to Donegal. We'll take you to the top of the hill, and you'll sit proud and tall. A memory of 92 comes back to one and all. So come on, Sam Maguire, come on back to Donegal. Then we met the rebels, the mighty men of Cork. They tried to play us at our game, their tactics didn't work. Donegal had played them there before, the better team. And on the final whistle, we're closer to the dream. There's just a match to go now, and that's a game to win. And if we do, I'm telling you, we're gonna have some fun. I'll have a drink and buy a drink for Jim and all the crew. I will sing the way we did the day in 1992. So come on, Sam Maguire, come back to Donegal. We'll take you to the top of the hill, and you'll sit proud and tall. The memories of 92 come back to one and all. So come on, Sam Maguire, come on back to Donegal.
it's all over. I think it's all over. He's looking at the watch. He's looking at the watch. He's called the watch.